evolution of freight forwarding or digital freight forwarding is a term that is increasingly being discussed in the shipping industry. A common concern is whether digitalization will disrupt the entire sector, leaving behind even big and long-standing forwarding companies, similar to what happened in retail with the disruption led by Amazon and Flipkart. The forwarders who continue business practices in analog mode are naturally worried. The question is whether these companies will be value creators or valuation players who are looking to burn investor monies. In this episode, I will share information on the changing scenario by helping you understand the fact and factors of digital forwarding and how different are they from traditional forwarding. I will address questions like, is digital freight forwarding just hype? Is this going to be the future of freight forwarding? And in today's episode, we also have some experts from traditional forwarding and digital forwarding weighing in. In simple terms, a freight forwarder organizes the transportation of cargo on behalf of the shippers or consignees by moving it via ocean, air, road or rail from the origin to the destination by optimizing cost and time. A digital forwarder, on the other hand, is a firm that provides the same service but has completely automated the entire process. Well, freight forwarding is part of an extremely fragmented industry where more than 25,000 forwarders exist in India alone. They act as intermediaries between the shipper and consignees by aligning a complex list of approximately 16 intermediaries in the chain and customize their offering. While the number of forwarders is massive worldwide, the market share of even global market leaders like DHL, Schenker and Kuehne+Nagel is in single digits. Now, this has brought in a lot of interest in this segment, and as per analysts, more than $15 billion investment have been pumped into startups in this segment so far. Shipping lines were the first to identify the digital game and actively integrated forward to bypass forwarders and increase their profit. Along with this, investor-funded startups also came in to platformize the sector. But till now, not a single company has been able to claim unicorn status like Uber, Oyo or Airbnb, who did it in their own segment. Though eliminating intermediaries seems like an easy choice, its implementation has been affected by these factors. Number one on this list is the complexity. Freight forwarding requires the coordination of more than 16 different parties like truckers, carriers, warehouses, customs agents, insurance companies, ground handling companies and many more. It's not practical to get all of them under single platform. And number two, quality. Algorithms cannot identify and offer solution for critical and high value shipments as digital offers look at only quantity.
Though forwarder handle only a small portion in the chain, proper governance and managing the chain as per the specific requirement and compliances require human intervention.
As with any other B2B business, the buyer is normally a group or department handling purchase, and decision will be subject to multiple validation process based on more than just rates and schedule.
We have situation like requirements coming from 15 people in purchase department and only fulfilling and accommodating all these can help us to get the business and also arrange the shipment. I do not believe any platform can handle these type of situations.
And number four, customization. Customer specific solutions and optimization of complex process, deep customer knowledge and tailor-made services are not possible via the digital channel.
We are a 96-year-old company handling business for some of our clients for more than 30 years. The specific requirements fulfillment is only possible through our in-depth knowledge of a product process which evolved over years of experience in handling them. Stable and low prices or even guaranteed loading is not the only consideration for these clients. Similar is the case with the shippers in the industry.
Number 5, reluctance to technology adoption. There is no culture of embracing new technology from the customer's point of view. Any digital disruptor always incentivizes at least one side. That's either the user or the service provider, or preferably both, like Uber, who incentivize riders and the drivers, or like Amazon, who incentivize the customers.
In freight forwarding, there are multiple agencies like carriers, warehouse operators, shippers, consignees, truckers, and so on. It is extremely complex for any digital forwarder to evaluate, incentivize, and accommodate all of them, especially since this is not a closed setup.
Well, from the point of view of digital forwarders, the current reluctance will give way to openness in future. The complexities might go off when every process in the movement of cargo is simplified over time. They predict and expect the following differentiation to help them expand and be profitable. What differentiates a digital forwarder is that the platform and designed with scale in mind, unlike traditional models that can accommodate limited scale.
Hi, I'm Raghav, co-founder and CEO at Freightify. At Freightify, we make every traditional freight forwarder of any size hop onto the digital wave by managing their rates, quotes, and also opening up their end customer experience platform, thereby making a traditional freight forwarder a digital freight forwarder. And the primary difference that we feel between a traditional freight forwarder and a digital freight forwarder is at scale. A traditional freight forwarder finds it humanly impossible to manage quotes or visibility or the repetitive tasks at a larger scale. Whereas a digital freight forwarder who invests in technology, or any digital company who invests in technology early on, will find their investment paying off at a larger scale where most of the repetitive tasks are managed using technology. And that's where in a long run a digital freight forwarder would have an edge over a traditional company using the technology that they've invested early.
Each segment in the chain of forwarding is establishing its own platform for its activity, like carriers making their own rate and documentation process automated, or trucking companies who have made their own platform, for example. Faster quoting process and options can be possible only with automated quoting process.
When it comes to the industry, as Freightify, we see the adoption happening across different sizes of freight forwarders. Right from a freight forwarder with less than 10 employees to freight forwarder with more than 100 offices, and also the largest of digital freight forwarders of the world. They've started using our rate management and quotation process to make them a lot more swift and adopt to the changes of how the shipping lines are pricing when it comes to the rate quotation and the spot rates for that matter. And we see that this is a welcome change, and forwarders are looking at technology as an investment rather than as a cost at this point in time, because in long run that's going to help.
Only a digital platform can help in reducing wastage of space utilization, bringing in efficiency. It's similar to dealing with a broker while buying a house. The broker can only show you options that he has access to. He may not necessarily have the best option down the lane due to lack of awareness, and you stand to lose the opportunity. Number 5, the working of forwarding platforms would evolve to accommodate the complex processes, something similar to what platforms like MakeMyTrip offers now, wherein they offer customized tool to clients apart from listing hotel pricing and flight pricing on the platform. And lastly, the availability of centralized data and advanced analytical capability by AI will help reduce costs, provide better accuracy to deliver better customer service. Whether digital forwarders will thrive in the future, or whether this will lead to an evolution of the traditional forwarders graduating to automation, only time will tell. Though one thing is for sure, the marketplace is changing, and only companies and people who change with time stand to survive. Well, thank you for watching this episode. I am sure there is much more to be discussed on this futuristic topic, and hope the information shared could throw some light on this development. I look forward for your feedback, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel where you can watch all the episodes of Season 1 and Season 2. Thank you very much.